EMP grenades are very effective against SPDs.
Ah.
Also, speaking of ragdoll, you can kick them around, stab them and stuff. It's my favorite part. One of my favorite parts of this game. There's so many things that I love about this game.
Yeah. Ragdoll is always a staple. Because they hit it in zombies a little bit, right?
Yeah,
they
not
would
too
freeze
much.
eventually, though.
Yeah, indeed.
And disappear and whatnot. Explode. But Big Planet has lots of ragdoll. I mean, you play as a ragdoll, basically.
That's true.
Jeez. I think he's still alive. I guess it doesn't matter though.
Well, let's just let the squad take care of them. That's the beauty of this game. You can do this stuff yourself. You can have your squad do it, and then they'll just shoot stuff while you do it yourself. And usually they're not as effective at killing stuff as you are, of course.
How could we?
Indeed.
Heck. That is a Robo Squid replica
Where?
on the ground there.
Oh, that?
On the right.
That was this.
Oh yeah. Well.
It's a Geonosian Sunbeam weapon.
Why does it tickle you?
Because it draws its ammo from your blood.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So do you actually lose health?
No.
No. So your ammo is just as much blood as you want to give up?
This thing here is the ammo counter.
Okay.
It will go down as we use it.
That's pretty wacky.
Indeed.
These Geonosians. They've got some crazy stuff going.
Subject terminated.
Oh my.
You can also do stuff like that.
That is unsavory.
Unsavory.
Yes.
Your mother's unsavory. Just kidding. I love your mother. Your mother is a wonderful woman.
My favorite kill.
Also, watch this. They can pop up after they die.
Actually, that might be meme of the decade. Your mom. Like that, you know? Is that a meme?
That's not a meme.
Yeah, I guess that's not really a meme. That's just like an insult.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like before memes.
Yeah, exactly.
You had to intimidate him with a few
Indeed. Yeah.
slices first.
Gotta go slice before killing him for sure. I have no more.
Does any of your
EMPs.
stuff get disabled if you EMP yourself?
It drains your shields.
Ah, okay. That's no good. Well then.
Let's use this line of fire on the other side of the shield.
Press and hold F to slice console.
Yeah!
What does that even mean?
We're slicing. We're lead hacker man.
Gonna
If you pay
slice.
attention, sometimes when you tell Scorch to hack stuff, he says, "No one can meet my lead hack source skills."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
That's funny, I didn't expect Scorch to be the nerd of the group.
Well, he's not really the nerd of the group.
Yeah, because all commandos.
Yeah,
but,
well,
you know.
Fixer is more the nerd of the group, if anything, because he's the buy-the-books guy, and he's the tech dude.
Get out of here fast.
Does he have Robin's tech suit from Lego Batman?
No, he does not.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Indeed.
Because then he could use tech panels.
Excuse you, Dunkus.
Deltas, there's a large anti-air turret up ahead. This is as close as I can get you to your target. Good luck.
Hey, it says Vec. Hooray!
Oh,
Gotta crush the bugs.
is there an achievement for that?
Nope. It's just fun.
So that was truly a glitch, it seems.
Yeah, I think he just fell off.
And funny, it unloads him from the HUD too, even
Yeah.
if that happens.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Dakota. What are you doing?
Whoa.
He's wild. He's wild?
He does a twerk baby attack.
It's twerk baby. This Geonosian's gonna do a twerk baby attack on me.
Don't worry, I'll use some spare PLA to cast a Harry Potter spell on him.
Excellent.
Explosive solution.
Affirmative. Place
That was magnificent.
That'll make all the senses on audio recording.
Indeed. Everything we do makes sense on audio
That's
recording.
true. Do you only have EMP grenades, or do you have other kinds too?
There's several different kinds. That's a Geonosian sonic grenade. That's an EMP grenade. That is a flashbang. That's a thermal detonator.
Prepare for snipe maneuver, Delta.
Oh, look at these regular old clones. Watch them die.
Hang tight, trooper. Delta squad on our way.
Hey, Mark.
There he goes. And, oh, there we go.
So it's
Nice
impossible
job, guys.
to kill
Yeah,
them.
you can't save them.
Okay. Poor clones.
Indeed. They're so useless in this game. It's hilarious. They almost all die immediately.
On purpose, too.
Yeah, right.
Not just because of difficulty or anything.
They're just all scripted to die.
You look so pitiful. So if you're clones, how are these guys so much better than those guys?
Because commandos have advanced training.
Oh. So they took like the honors class.
Yes, exactly.
They were in class A in Baka and Test.
Indeed.
They did the maid cafe.
Indeed.
Would you ever see the Republic Commandos doing a maid cafe?
That would be epic.
Let's move on.
Was that your twiddle of intimidation?
Yeah, that was my, that's called recall. That you press that to tell them to move on from whatever position you told them to set up at. So you can press the different F buttons, F1 through 4, and it'll tell them different commands. So F2 is, or F1 is offensive formation, F2 is form up, F3 secures an area, and then F4 recalls. So you leave them in offensive formation most of the time, just because then they'll move on to the next objective and stuff, and they'll kill anything that gets in the way. If you want them to follow you, then you press F2 and they'll form up on you. And if you want to keep them in a specific area, you tell them to stay in that area. It's quite simple, and then when you've got them set on different positions like these, then if you press F4, it'll tell them all to move away from it, from wherever they are. Otherwise, you can do it individually,
Snipe maneuver,
too.
Commando.
Of
Give us
course.
some sniping, Commando.
So you got all those epic commands.
Yeah!
What?
That's another reason why I like this game a lot, is because it has those cool squad commands.
Yeah. I guess Mass Effect has squad commands.
Yeah, but it's
I've, like,
just
never used
usually...
them, though.
It's not anything even as advanced as this, I don't think, is it?
Yeah, not really, I don't think. I think you can tell them to go to specific points with like
Yeah.
markers.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
I think that's about it.
Mhm.
And then to like form up on you.
Yeah. Indeed. I also like how the walk cycle doesn't change when you're jumping.
That's a classic video game thing too.
Indeed.
Whoa, he's got the
Interesting to do that.
sentinel beam.
I can't see what I'm pressing.
Yeah, that's another problem. Though I have the keys mostly memorized.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to that keyboard.
Yeah,
so.
indeed.
Because I use that keyboard at work now too.
Epic.
Wow, just SWAT.
Just about.
Gotta get the headshots.
Indeed.
You back to now.
Get the Banthas.
Banthas?
Yeah.
No, it's Bacta.
Back to...
That's the healing stuff.
Oh. Isn't there a creature called like a Bantha or something?
Yes, there's a creature called a Bantha.
Oh yeah.
On Tatooine.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that healing stuff actually called...
Bacta.
Oh wow. So it's just coincidental that I almost said
The right thing,
healing
yeah.
stuff. Excellent.
Yeah, in the expanded universe, there were two healing liquids. One was called Bacta and one was called Kolto. Bacta was a lot more common.
Demolitions maneuver.
Is
I think-
Koto better?
I don't know. Kolto was only really ever talked about in KOTOR, I think, because on Manan, which was a planet in KOTOR, they harvested Kolto, and then they also used it.
What? He crawled out of the ground and assassinated him.
Indeed.
That was
That's how Epic Scorch is. Now
That
you
was
know
an
why he's my
epic mole
favorite.
man technique.
Epic Mole Man.
He watched too much of the Underminer after doing that one.
Indeed.
Ready harnesses, Deltas. Down we go.
Cut the chatter and pick up a platter.
Basically.
Woo! Ow! He punched me.
Oh no!
Dakota,
That's
why'd
very
you
mean,
punch me?
Dunkus.
I'm gonna have to obliterate your spine now.
Your spine.
You're gonna become like a little wiggling squid thing on the ground.
Dunkus gonna be a squid baby. Little cephalopod.
Have you ever wished to do a day as a cephalopod?
No.
If you could spend a day, if you had to spend a day as any one real Earth creature, what would it be?
Probably barnacle.
A barnacle? Would you just go black for a day then, and then just like wake up the next day? Do barnacles even sense anything?
I don't think so.
They just like exist, right? Are they
Yeah.
like basically a plant?
They're just a sentient muscle. Not even sentient, just a living muscle, basically. I think.
Yeah. So you would have no memory of being a barnacle?
Yep.
Wow. Wouldn't that be an interesting thing to have in your lore? It's like, yeah.
My personal lore. I was a barnacle for a day. I don't remember anything about it.
It's literally one thing that most people don't know is that when you're a barnacle, you remember nothing of being a barnacle. You could have been a barnacle for all you know. Oh my, Dunkus is invading.
Indeed, I can feel him. Feel his presence.
Yes. But unfortunately, it's like not like Darth Vader, because Darth Vader couldn't sense Luke's presence or something. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I saw a thumbnail to a lore video that I haven't watched yet, so I shouldn't talk about that.
It was as to why Vader couldn't sense Luke when they were going to the Death Star, or
Yeah, something like that.
in Episode
probably.
6, I would assume. Is what they're
Yeah.
talking about.
There's an opening below.
Oh, there's a pretty cool one about why Palpatine didn't snitch, or why Dooku didn't snitch on Palpatine when he was getting owned,
Yeah.
and he thought it was part of the plan, and he kind of like huffs right at the end, like he's about to say something right when Anakin slays him. So
Also, check this out. When they get super injured, like Sev is right now, you can see them like holding their sides and stuff. Oops. From Pepperoni Sev.
Position here.
all that attention to detail.
Indeed.
What you want, Dakota?
Dunkadora.
You slime slug baby.
Slime slug baby.
Whoa, look at those droids.
Indeed.
I was watching Alita Battle Angel the other day, yesterday even maybe, and my mom was like, "This is so violent, but it's only PG-13." And I'm like, "It's because they're robots, so that makes it okay."
Yes. Absolutely.
Until AI get rights, then it'll be rated R.
R for retarded.
But I did say that's how Star Wars is too, because they just
They demolish droids like crazy
yeah.
in violent and brutal ways.
Yeah, and then they like chop their heads off and then make fun of their headless bodies and stuff.
Indeed.
Even battle droids are almost like hinted at being somewhat sentient in a way, because
Yeah.
they do silly stuff like "Oh no!"
Indeed.
Like, they have like emotions, or at least mimicry of them.
Eliminate target.
Whoa, that guy took a whole grenade.
Indeed.
So EMP grenades truly are the most powerful ally.
Yes, they are very useful against SBDs.
Roger that, squad leader. Locate
Spitty.
Spitty.
That sounds that sounds like Poe the Panda's next ultimate move. Spitty. Because he does skadoosh.
Yeah.
Skadoosh is better though.
Indeed.